This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay, so as usual, we're going to do Bitcoin here, crude oil, and natural gas. Now, remember, today's going to be a shortened day. The market closes at 1 p.m. You'll have some after hours till about 4 o'clock, but it should be slow volume, so we got to see how this today shakes out. Okay, this video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy some of the stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. We have a daily chart and a weekly chart, and I can see here we're not doing really a whole lot going on here. But what we want to do here is you want to watch this 8-day here come Friday. Now remember, the shortened day today, and we have a closed day on Wednesday for the Christmas holiday. But Thursday and Friday are wide open there. So we still need to have this hold here, this 95,260 by Friday, and that will keep that nice uptrend going here nicely. Now, you can see here we had this big red candle. Then yesterday we had an inside day, and we have another inside day here. So I'm not expecting here too much here, but I think next year Bitcoin should be able to get a good hold of itself once they get T-Man's coming in here, and they're going to get that, a crypto czar. And I think this should get going here very, very nicely. So you got to have a little patience. Now, the easy way that I trade this here is with IBIT for the long, that's an ETF, and then BITI for the short side, okay? So it's for me, it's just a two-way trade right now until we start getting moving one way or the other. Okay. So what we want to do, let's look at the downside here first. So you want to watch here at 93,545. Okay, that was today's low. Then we'll look here to the yesterday's low at 92,460. And then here, this is the key 92,355 because we're holding that. Now, again, if that's lost here, then we're going to come right down to this 97.85 level, okay, which is basically just the bottom of that candle. Okay, so your next support level here, if that is lost here, see how nice support level here that we have coming all the way through, and actually it lines up very nice with that 50-day. So if this does break here, that 50-day is going to be the target. You're looking at 86,564 level here. But again, you have to break. This is going to be the key level on the downside, and then right there, that price channel at that 90.78 before we can ever hit that. Now, if this just starts selling hard, or if the market sells hard and it sells with it, just watch the bottom of this candle here. This is 86.70. There's your gap. And then the top of that candle, 77.93. Now, I'm not saying that's where it's going to go, but what I'm saying is if this starts selling off hard, these usually are going to be your support levels here. We will fill that gap kind of a situation. Okay, now upside here, we want to watch today's high, 95,485, and then we want to watch 96,595, and then we're going to come right in here to this 21-day at 98,590 here. But right now, this 8-day is still above the 21-day, which is good. Looks like it's going to roll over, but that doesn't mean that it can't just curl right back up again here, okay? So on the upside, your key level is going to be that 98,590, and then we have this 8-day at 99,857. Now, again, if we can crack above that level here, okay, then we're going to look at the bottom here is 100,325, and then we'll come to the top of this candle here at 103,190 level going on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top of this candle here, because this was the breakout candle, 105,325, and we'll come up here at 106,960, and then we just follow the candles up, 108,475, and there's your big target at 108,960. Now you crack above that, you go into that 110 level. That's very, very obvious. And then if you crack that, you're going to go to 120. They have targets up here, 150, 160. They have targets all the way up to 250. You know what I'm saying? In a million now. So, but one level at a time. That's the best way how to trade and make money in a market here. So for today, what we want to do is we want to watch yesterday's candle, okay? So you want to watch that 96,595 on the high and 92,460 on the bottom. This is what we're trading here against. Now, we got 48 here. We're just sitting right in the dead center here. That could go up here very easy, or it could go down. Now, the green crossed the red here, so that shows that that's a momentum there is to the downside here. So you got to be just a little bit careful here, but we just trade against yesterday's candle, and I think we'll be in good shape here. Okay, remember, by Friday, we want to make sure that we close above this 95,260. Otherwise, we are going to hit these other target areas. All right, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, you can see here we just have a downtrending chart here. We just have basically just a sideways action. It's really been a whole lot of nothing here with the crude, but you got to get those daily trades in here to make money, okay? So that's the whole key. Now, what we're doing is we had this Yesterday we put in a little bit a higher high and a higher low kind of a situation, and today we're right into that 8-day. So look at the downside here first. So right there, you're watching that 69.61. That's your 50-day. That's going to be very, very key. And then right below it, you have 69.22. Okay, that's going to be very, very key. That was going to be on the support levels here on a closing basis here today. Now, if that's lost, you can come right to the bottom of this candle at 68.81. That's your next support level. Then we go to yesterday's low at 68.59, and then we come down here to 68.42 level here, which is very nice because you look at the bottom of this candle here, 68.44. See how that nice double bottom situation is here. So right now, what we do is we have a series of higher highs and higher lows here. So this is looking pretty good. Now, if you look at a seasonality chart, this is actually pretty, you want to go long here until about the first couple of days of January, and then it flattens right on out there till about the mid-February level. So on the upside, we want to watch that 8-day, okay, 69.90. If we can get above that 8-day, then we're going to be looking at the top of this candle here. You're looking at a 70.54 level. We have here at 70.58. This is going to be a key candle at 70.80, and then we're going to run right into that old Hondo over there at 71.13. That's the 100-day simple moving averages, and then this is going to be the key. Is going to be that your price channel there sitting now at 71.48 level, came down just a little bit, which is basically the top of this candle. Now, yesterday it was the top of this candle at 71.51. Now it come down a little bit, so it looks like this wants to roll down, but what we're doing is we're just trading this range, and right now we are dead set of the range. Okay, so you got that 71.48 on the top, 66.98 on the bottom, and we're pretty much in the center of that. We got to see which way you can go. Now, again, if you can close above that 71.48 level, then we have some really nice targets up here. So what we do is then we just follow this candle here at 71.81. We'll come up here at 72.25, but this is what you're going to be looking for, is that 72.88. See that price channel coming right across? 72.88. That's what you're going to be looking for here if you can get above that key 71.48 level there. So we got to see how that all shakes out. But right now, I'm not expecting a whole lot there today. So we just have the price is just stuck between that 8-day, the 50-day, and the 21-day. So we're just sitting pretty much right here like we had yesterday. But yesterday, we still got a couple of good trades off of it, even though it was kind of like a nothing burger. Okay, not like a big movement kind of a situation. Okay, so just be a little bit cautious here today. And if you can get a trade, long or short, I would take it, and then I would get out of it and put the money in the pocket and see how everything shakes out there at the end of the week. Okay, let's take a look here now at net gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see here what we did yesterday. Okay, we had a nice big rally, went all the way up to that 3.94. The contract has not rolled here yet. Contract here is lower. Started Sunday, but again, we got 3.94. Okay, so right now we're sitting at 3.77 level. So actually, when you look at the top of this candle here, you're looking at 3.82. Okay, so that's going to be your next target zone on the upside. But the key level is going to be right here. If you look at this 200-day, okay, so look at 3.868. That's what you need to close above, because we've been below this thing here for about a year now. And then if we can, then we can just start hitting these other levels here. Okay, so if you look at that candle there, you're looking at 412 here. Then we're looking at 439, and then we're going to be looking at the bottom of this candle here at 475. That's going to be your target, okay, area if you can close back above this key 8-day, and then at 394. The first level you're looking at is going to be that 412 level. Now, on the downside here, we're sitting right pretty much not too bad. Just sideways action. Again, it's another inside day. But if you want to look at today's low, 3.6. And then what we do is, we look over here, looking at 3.64. This is going to be the key level right here at that 3.56. Because you can see here, as you come across here, this candle, how nicely it held it. If that's lost, and then we come right to that 8-day at 3.51, that's going to be your support level here. But now it looks like here, like we've broken out here, we're going to have a sideways action. But anytime these candles start getting outside this blue line, which is price channels, okay, going to want to come back in and get towards that 8-day simple moving average, and that's exactly what it did again. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So on the upside, just watch this key level right here, this 3.86 on a closing basis. That's key. If we can get above that, then you're going to go right to that 3.94, and then we got to see what happens when we get up to that situation, okay? Downside, just watch today's low. That's going to be key. That's 3.6 level here, and then we're going to come right down here to the top of this candle at 3.56, and then your next support level is going to be 3.51. Now, the easy way I trade this here is with UNG for the long, KOLD for the short, you're in, you're out. I don't really take these natural gas overnight because it's very, very fickle. They don't call it the Widowmaker for nothing. But it seems like it always wants to give you a way to get in and a way to get out of it. There's some really good trading, just like yesterday. We came all the way on down. It looked like it was going to keep right on going. And then there was a nice, good scalp on the UNG to take it up a little bit higher. Okay. So again, just trade this. This is a trader's a situation. Now, here, you can see we're very, very strong. You're hanging right around that 70 mark here. You're very, very strong. Your green over your red, that shows momentum to the upside, but you are getting that kind of like a nosebleed section here. So we got to see how this is going to shake out. So basically on the upside, just watch this level here. We close above 3.86, close above it, not just tag it like we did yesterday. Close above it, then she rips higher. Okay, that's what I got for. I'll be back here. I got one more time here today because we got a short market. I'll be here after 1 o'clock area, and we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. And just remember here, it's going to be a shortened day today, so probably not much volume going on. So, just trade a little bit more cautious there because we can always pick it up at the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, full days. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.